Hey there, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for always stopping by. I appreciate. And to you my new viewers, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys too. And if you guys have not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you guys waiting for? Can you please press the subscribe button and join the lovely family of Kids Way? Thank you so much for doing that. So we started the topic on baby common illness last week, the last time I uploaded. So where we started the illnesses, I mentioned like 5 illnesses that I said we'll be looking into, and we started with the first uh illness, which is the umbilical pain. So we tackled that last time. So we are moving into the next one, which is the number 2. That's baby common illness number 2, which is the measles, aka rubella. Yeah, it's also known as rubella. So measles is caused by by a virus, and there is no specific medical treatment for it. Yeah, up to now. And guys, I want you to know that it's more than just a rash or a fever in babies. So don't take it lightly whenever your baby is facing or have measles, and because it's very very contagious too. Yeah, so you have to be very careful when there's a baby nearby, either in the crèche, in the daycare, or neighbor that the baby has it. You have to be very very careful too, so that your baby will not be infected. So I want you to know that measles is very very and highly contagious. Yeah. So, and is a life threatening illness, guys. So we have to be very very careful. It is it is life threatening illness. Yeah. So we'll be looking into some of the treatments. There's no much. Well, we just have natural treatments. Yeah, the causes too. You know, that's what we will be looking into. Yeah. So let's move on. Let's move on, guys. We're moving into the symptoms. So some of the symptoms is severe diarrhea. Yeah, when the baby is pooing, the poo is too constant, so many times, poo that is more than 3-4 times a day. You have to be very careful and watch the baby. Then we have the symptom of small spots. When you notice the small spots all over your in any area of your baby's body, yeah, which is not rashes, because it's different from rashes, and because it's sore, yeah, and it's very painful, so you cannot call it just a rash. Then red eyes, the baby, when the baby has the red eyes and the temperature is increasing, or there's rise in temperature of the baby. So these are some of the symptoms that you have to notice when a baby is having measles. Most times it begins with a fever and runny nose. Yeah, even sometimes with a severe cough. You just notice if a baby is coughing and coughing. So all these are symptoms of measles. As I said earlier on, that there is no specific medical treatment for measles, but there is a vaccine for protection. Yeah, it has vaccine that the baby must take for protection, and this vaccine is normally administered to babies between the age of between 9 months to 12 months. Yeah, and that is the first dose, because it has to be 2 doses. The first one will fall between the 9 to 12 months, while the second one will now fall to 15 months. Yeah, and this is for protection. Yeah. Then there are some babies, sometimes some babies can have it before the vaccine age, So that is why we have to be very, very careful whenever the baby has it, because guys, is a life-threatening illness. I'm not scaring you, but we have to be very careful, because normally it doesn't have real, no, there is no specific medical treatment for measles. So we just have to be very, very careful, and that is why we have to look into the causes too. The cause number one that we know is there's a virus called rubella. Yeah, the virus that causes measles is rubella. So it's a virus. It's caused by a virus, and then spread from infected child. Then it depends on the where you guys are. Depends on the temperature of the environment too. If the temperature is high, then you know it can be there can be measles. Yeah, and sometimes it covers all every part of the body, and then it spread. Though it might start from the face or arm or tummy or chest. It can start from anywhere. If you don't take time, or if the time is not taken, it will just spread all over the baby's body. Yeah, and it causes so many things. Sometimes it might even affect the baby's ear growth. It might affect the baby's teeth, teething, yeah, and so on. So it's very, very deadly. It's very, very threatening. It's life-threatening illness. So we have to be very careful about this measles. Then let me just give you some of the natural measles treatments, because there's no particular, you know. So some doctors might want to prescribe antibiotics, but naturally measles will just go by itself. Yeah, if but you have to do some things, like you give the baby plenty fluid. Let the baby drink more of water and juice, you know. And if the baby is is still breastfeeding, you have to let the baby have more fluid. Then make your baby have extra rest. Encourage the baby to sleep. Yes, because if the baby is doing up and down, running up and down, it can increase yeah the temperature the more, which is bad for measles. Then you sponge bath with lukewarm water. Help the baby by bathing the baby with a lukewarm water and sponge. Yeah, so those are the natural measles treatments that I can give. But uh, culturally, guys, we have this Epsom salt, some Epsom salt. You pour it in water, let it dissolve, then you use it to bath the baby. You use it to bath the baby, and the baby will also, the pulse and the spots will calm down, and this will help the baby at least to have sound sleep and relax the body. Yeah, so that's all about measles. I don't always want it to be more than the 9 to 10 minutes, so that it won't be too boring. So by next time I upload, or next week, we'll just move into pink eye conjunctivitis. We'll move to the next illness. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If so, just help me to share and thumbs up for me, and I will appreciate that. Thank you so much, and then I will see you in my next video. Thank you.